Civil War reenactors come all over the nation to portray real people that fought in the bloodiest war in American history. One such reenactor, Kim Perlotto, the co-author of the 8th Connecticut's Regimental history, portrays Sergeant Seth Plumb.
He was from Litchfield, Connecticut. He enlisted in the 8th Connecticut Volunteers.
The 8th Connecticut Volunteer Infantry was organized in Hartford, Connecticut in September of 1861 as a response to Lincoln's call for 300,000 volunteers after the attack upon Fort Sumter. Most of the men that enlisted came from Hartford and Litchfield County, and they fought in battles such as Antietam, Fredericksburg, and Cold Harbor.
He fought through the war up until October of '64 when he was killed in the last battle that the 8th Connecticut was in.
Seth Plumb is buried in West Cemetery, Litchfield, Connecticut.
My family lived next door to the Plumb farm when I was a boy. They had this stuff in their attic for years and years. When they had that estate sale, that Plumb uniform, both Seth and Will's uniform pieces, were sold at this auction. They were sold to a fellow up in New York who was a private collector. That private collector died, and his stuff was bought by a museum in Texas. The museum in Texas basically is going out of business at this point, and the uniform just materialized after almost 50 years of being out of circulation or lost forever to the family.
Dan Hayden, the curator for the New England Civil War Museum, has started a GoFundMe campaign to acquire the uniform pieces, and they have collected thousands of dollars on their way to their goal.
They left a lot of their own artifacts here, their own items that they took home with them from the Civil War, from their service. And so a lot of what you see on display here were things that they owned and that they donated.
The museum is working hard to continue the legacy of the Connecticut soldiers that fought to both preserve the Union and abolish slavery.
This is Daniel Gleason, reporting for FOX61 Student News.